Hey, it's the Kiwi here with the gun Kiwi standing in for me. Yeah, so this isn't Cyberpunk. But like I mentioned on X-Twits, it seems the latest patch for Cyberpunk has caused a lot of weird game-breaking issues. So rather than risk my save being destroyed, well, actually I don't think any of the saves have been bricked as of yet, but there are a lot of weird glitches and bugs, so I thought might as well just continue with 999 because I wanna see what's gonna happen, man. Okay, well, let's get on with it. Yes. So last we left off. What happened last we left off? So we are almost off the boat, off the ship, from the looks of things. Right now we have gone into door number 2 with Seven and Lotus. And just now, Seven recovered some of his lost memories. And I'm trying to remember. So the basic gist of it is that Seven is a cop. He was assigned to a case trying to rescue, I think, 16 kids who went missing. He managed to come across a bunch of suspicious men with who were, what were they doing? They were transporting some sacks onto a ship. Now we don't know what were actually in those sacks, but presumably they were kids. And when Seven tried to jump those men, he got taken out, and when he next woke up, he was on the ship. In fact, he was in this room here, I believe. And he eventually made his escape and found his way into an operating room or some kind of lab. And that's where his flashback ended. Now we're just back here in this corridor. Now I've got this weird tile here. No clue what that's about, but I believe it. Whoops. I believe it goes in this sink here. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. Oh, maybe it's not this one. It might be the. Is it this one? Oops. It's draining clogged. It looks like a lot of the water isn't draining out of the sink. Okay, so that is not it. Towel? Okay. Yeah, we did that. Wait, so what items we have? Got a drawer with a mirror on the bottom for some reason. We've got this drawer with these protruding parts. Seven was saying maybe put this into like a hole, and then these protruding parts will hit like a switch or something. Actually, let's look at this. What is this tile for? Red, blue, grey. Several lines in each color. What does it mean? Guess it's as good as mine. Oh, I see a number. I see 14 in red. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be seeing. this? 14 equals E. Oh, yeah, so that is a 14. So this, oops. So that is an E tile, whatever that means. It's a blanket. Not a really great one, but still. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost or something. We saw plenty of ghosts last night. Just barely see a mirror from the lights coming through the ceiling. Sure, it'd be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. It probably does, but hell if I know. A drawer that doesn't open. Wonder if this is part of a puzzle. This disc is old and rusty. Can we look at this one? Oh. Oops. In the other room, the river and the spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing else here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with this mirror. Okay, so I do have... Oh, not that one. This one. This mirror in the back of the room, hung opposite this one. The only differences between them is whether or not they're reflecting any light. Search this thing. So all I'm gonna be able to use this mirror for is reflecting stuff, right? There's nothing else we can do with it. Other stuff to do with it. You want to break it? I don't think that's a good idea. Reflecting stuff. So can I reflect this? Okay, so apparently the light is an interactable object. That's good to know. Oh yeah, we can probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. It reflects light onto this one. So if I shine this light on the mirror in the back. Sun and moon. I get it. If I shine light on the mirror, symbols appears. I don't know the significance of this, but let me take a photo. I'm gonna remember this. And then let's shine lights on this one. Ah. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So what that means is the sun is 4 and the moon is 7 and 14 is E, whatever that means. Is that a number? So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. You can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. But where can we enter numbers? That doesn't have a number pad. This one? There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I've thought of that and tried a couple of things, but yeah, same result. Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. The door in the back won't open. Emergence probably means to emerge or to escape from here. Do we need to do something with these tiles to open the door? Emergence. Okay, so you can't interact with the tiles as of yet. Interact with the ceiling. Great. Look at the sink. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. Do I have to reflect light onto the sink? Okay, it's nice to see the sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe. Okay. There's nothing special about this toilet paper. I don't really think I need to bother shining any light on it. I don't know, maybe there's invisible ink on it. Sure. This bed looked even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. This bed looks cold. It's got a single threadbare blanket and that's it. So this is what the moon symbol was pointing to, huh? They probably made it so that someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. If that's the case, do I have to pull this 7 times? Okay, that's 1. Six, then 7. Huh? Did you hear something? I heard a loud flushing noise. No, not that. So something unlocked. Let's go to this toilet. Should be a port, yeah? The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. It's 1. It's 2. 3. 4. There it is again. It makes some kind of weird sound when I pull on that string. The same thing happened in the other room. That means, I don't know, don't you think it's a little suspicious that the other room gave us a hint to figure this one out? You're right. The room next door is just like this one, so that leaves the dark room. 14 equals E. What? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 E's. Does that mean? Does that mean to put? Wait, there's no. Oh no, there is a string. I have to pull it 4 times. Oh, and I should probably just give me a sec. Oops. Okay, so I just re-enabled the, captured the cursor again. Just think it might be a bit easier for this game to see the cursor. 14 equals E. There's also this weird... it says 14 on it. Search. There are a bunch of weird lines in this tile thing. I don't get this. I don't think I can figure this one out on my own. What? Well, I guess let's just port. I just barely make out the string for the toilet so I can get a hold of it. Damn it! Kind of pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it. What? What do you mean you can't touch it? Alright, it took a couple of tries, but now I've got you, string. Oh god. Imagine if you read that and was like, oh, I guess there's some thing you need to do to touch it, and just walked off. Yes! Now I can pull on it. Huh? Doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. I kind of feel like an idiot. I wasted a bunch of time because I was determined to flush the toilet. Looks like a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. It's a ray of light. The light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see ghosts or something. I did that. I wonder if it unlocked this drawer. Hey! Well, this drawer opens easily enough. Oh, look. Search. There are a bunch of weird lines on this tile thing. Okay. A bunch of... Are we supposed to put these tiles on... Ah, 14 equals E. So we put the 14s on the E's, I guess, but then we're still missing one. The tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. Then that means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. Suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. Right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. So we still need to keep looking. But some kind of blue design on the mirror of the sink. Force has probably been shut off on purpose. I don't see what else we're supposed to do. There's nothing left in the disc. Disc is old and rusty. There's nothing you can do with the sink here. This just gives a hint. 14 equals E. Presumably you put the 14 tiles, these tiles onto E on the door over there, but then we are still missing one tile for some reason. Already used this. This is not relevant anymore, I think. This we have not used yet, but I don't know how you would use it. And we have this towel that just kind of exists, I suppose. Bed is really dirty. There's dirty blankets on the bed. This chair is pretty old. If 7 sat on it, it'd probably break. Huh? You say something? Nothing at all. This looks like a chair for prisoners. It's rusty, but I don't think it's going to be a lot of help. Isn't that obvious? Look, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Lotus is not having this. Does she really not want to be in this room that bad? There's a simple chair over where the light doesn't shine. I guess. So we might as well just. Can we miss this? Emergence, huh? Nope, they won't let us. Unless I need to have this. It looks like we should use the tiles here. But there are still rooms that haven't been checked yet. What? What rooms? Yeah, that won't. What? What room? What do you mean? This is where we got our screwdriver. What does it mean by the rooms we haven't checked yet? There's only. There's a bulge in the wall. What? Well, you can't go. There's only 5 doors in this hallway. There's these 3. There's this door here, which you can't interact with. And then there's the door that you can't open. What do you mean? Is there something here that we haven't done yet? It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. But when I shone light on it, it didn't. What the what? It's a ray of light. Oh, yeah. What? Okay. So it won't flush when you pull in the string. Oops. It says 14 equals E in red. I think I saw 14. Yeah, on the tiles. I know that. Unless it wants us to combine? No. Yeah. I know. Search. There are a bunch of weird lines. Yep. When it says you can't figure it out on its own, you have to search it here. Have you taken a close look at this tile, Junpei? I noticed that the 3 red lines here are actually on top of the other lines. The red lines? Yes. What? What? I mean, yes, I know that's the. It says 14, and probably have to put these tiles on top of the ledgers that say E. But Okay, what if I go here and I search? A tile with 3 lines in it, huh? Hey Junpei, I was thinking, the red line on the top, doesn't it look like a 14? Yes, I know. 14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Okay, that towel. I've seen that design somewhere before. It's not exactly the same, but... Okay, well, it's not... That's not very helpful. The drawing on the mirror looks just like part of the sign on the towel. Yes, I know. And the sign on the towel is a river and spring, right? The picture on this mirror is a spring and it's talking about the water in the sink. Okay, yeah, we don't need that anymore. So the water bubbled up through this drain and pushed the tile out. Let's pick the bowl. This looks like a toilet. Pretty old school toilet. Guess that makes sense though. This ship seems pretty old too. I already took the drawer out of this disc. This toilet is disgusting. Don't expect me to touch that thing, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, alright? Half-used toilet paper? Well, it's old and it's kind of grossing me out, but there's nothing suspicious about it. What are we missing? Someone's telling us to make the... Yeah, we know that, yeah. It's filled up with water, it's drained clogged. I am confused. Yeah, we don't need that, so that's fine. Okay, well, we can't do anything with this bid. It says 14 equals E in red. 14 in red, that's what it says on the tile. Well, more or less. See, the 14 on the tile is... Oh, it's an E, right? I know! Looks like we should use the tiles here. But there's still... What are you talking about? What room? What? What? Also, it's weird that... Why does it make you click on this door specifically to get in? Is there... Like, all these other doors, you just click on it and then you immediately go into the room. But this one, you have to... You physically come here, so there's something around here. It must be. But then if I click on the door, I just walk in. I'm just trying to find out, is there like a very tiny spot where you can click on it without moving into the room. But there's nothing. I don't understand. I'm actually stumped. I don't understand what they want me to do now. It says I haven't searched all the rooms, but I feel like we've exhausted every possibility, right? We've clicked on every interactable. So we've looked at this toilet paper holder, we've looked at string. Wait, what was that noise? How many times did I pull this thing? Maybe I shouldn't pull it anymore. Yeah, so pulling on that unlocked the drawer in the dark room. Toilet paper, but it's still white enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. Does it want lights? I don't understand. It won't let me reflect light onto the sink. Rather, when I did it before, it said that it was just you can just see the pipe. Can I look at the pipe? No, I cannot look at the pipe. Are those scratch marks? Am I seeing things? It's a partition that juts out from a dreary wall. I don't think the towel does anything anymore. Oh man, what? I actually have no clue. Click on like everything on the screen except for the door. Nothing's happening. Junpei? What's that bump behind the drawer? Don't ask me. Oh, don't boys love that sort of thing? What does that mean? I just figured you'd know. What? It's a towel with a river and a spring drawn on it. The river looks just like the design on this mirror. Yes, I figured. Yes, I know. Okay, there's nothing else you can click on in this screen. Toilet paper. Doesn't want to pull that anymore. It's a moon. Yep. I refuse to touch this. I refuse. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't want to touch it. Ever. It's very, very old toilets. Apparently, Lotus refuses to touch it. Ever. This toilet is violet, and so unsurprisingly, Lotus refuses to go anywhere near it. I mean, fair? Very fair. So it's trying to show water flowing from the river and gathering in the spring. What are you going on about? Maybe you ought to explain. Forget about the puzzle we already solved. What? We need to look for new ones. Huh? Yeah? Damn, this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with, but the inside's even worse. Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it. Ha! There's way nastier stuff out there in the world than a gross toilet. You're a real deep thinker, aren't you? Probably the nastiest toilets I've ever seen. Seven didn't think twice about touching it. I am lost. We took the drawer out, but nothing happened. Of course, there's no way you could hide a puzzle in something that small. Yeah, I know. Still, still seems like they might try, huh? Ah, huh? Looks like there's something in there. So this is the one. There we go. Sounded like something falling. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. Eee, here we go. Finally. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Nope, there's no mystery about this door. The only mystery was figuring out how to use that drawer, I guess. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles at the same size on the wall here. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Easy. I mean, even without the hints, like, it's like, okay, you've got 4 of the same tiles, and then there's 4 of the same letters in this word, so, you know. Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to... Oh. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Didn't really think that deeply about it. Basically, the E's in the emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes! Let's go! Found it! Oh. Okay.
気味の悪い部屋ね。
一刻も早く退散したいところだが。まあ、だろうな。
ロックがかかってるのね。
なあ、いつもの通りだ。
で、今度は一体何の部屋なの？
It's another experiment room of some sort.
部屋のど真ん中に椅子か。
They've got the freaking like hand straps on the armrest as well.
椅子って言っても座りたくはならないデザインね。
椅子の足元はこれガラス張りか？向こう側は真っ暗で何も見えないな。
このテーブルの布についてるのは血か？
See some spiky looking implements on that table as well.
何なのよこれ。
Actually, they were springs. Although there is an axe there for some reason.
こんな道具で一体何を？
あまり考えたくはないな。
とにかくやばい匂いがする部屋だってのはよくわかった。長いは無用だな。とっととこの部屋をやっつけて外に出よう。さあ、行動開始して。
Puzzles back to back. Ah, torture room. Great. Okay, let's have a... let's just have a look at this, I guess. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. I mean, why would we want to? There's some sort of weird symbol on them. Weird symbol. So I guess the whole chair is interactable, so we can just ignore that for now. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. Okay. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust these switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Yeah, let's just... Whenever you turn on one of these switches... Whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get this screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. What else can we do around here? A, B, C, D, E, F. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on and off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything though. Do you think it's broken? That's the door. Okay, we can look at this for some reason. I thought there was a hole here, but I guess it's got a cover over it. You aren't going to be able to get that off. It's bolted on there pretty good. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get that thing off of there. Can you see anything in there? If you can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with trying to open it. It's too dark to see anything. Huh? Did I see something shiny in there? In other words, we've got to get the cover off. This handrail runs all the way from the entrance. It doesn't go down one side of the stairs. Cool. These stairs go to the exits. Of course, the entrance is locked. Why do we need to look at this screen? It's been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point to try to go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright? Hey, this pipe is connected to that thing over in the corner. I imagine there are electrical wires running through that pipe to the device. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an adze and hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. What's an adze? Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Well, that's how we're gonna get that cover off. Okay. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small, you can't see in even with the cover off. Oh, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Well, I was fine until you started saying things like that. Okay, I admit, that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Sun key. Huh. Well, that's not gonna be very useful here. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. I wonder if they do anything. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. I guess we gotta mess with this. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top and then press the check button. Okay. What does it mean by... What does it mean by you have to make the blocks match the top? What did... So wait, what do you have to do again? You have to make the blocks match the ones on the top? But that doesn't match. That doesn't match either. Almost. Nope. Very close, but also not what we need. Huh? Oh! Wait, what? Oh, okay, wait, okay. So this is the pattern we need. Guess I misunderstood what they actually wanted us to do. Okay, well, that makes it a little easier. Yeah. Actually got this pattern at some point. Yep, that's the one. Adjustment is completed. You know, they really shouldn't have said, made the button say hint. They should have said, I don't know, this is the solution that you want to arrive at. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, 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 I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Really? That's not going to end well. Oh, Seven's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. What if it's going to run electricity through the subject? There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity? This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to repair. We'll talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we also ask what we need to do. Error. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we've got to do something with a water tank. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank, or whatever it's asking us to do. It looks like the only controls are in this room. Okay, well... all of the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the leather. Yeah, feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the leather. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. Oh, so that's what that glass thing is. It's the water tank. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she? Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Wait, did I just accidentally solve the puzzle? E D B F or a couple. What? There's a shark. Oh, so that's not a couple. There's like 4 letters. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. Instead, so the letters are E, D, B, and F. Mute to sneeze. Okay. E, D, B, and F. Photo taken. Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere. Okay. E, D, B. We've already got F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. Also, why is there a random shock in this tank? What's the relevance of shock here? I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Error. The restraining device is locked but empty. The subject has not been properly placed. Can we trick it somehow? Unlock the restraining device and reseat subject. Well, the restraining device has to be the chair. Well then, I guess we just need to unlock the chair. I guess that's what this key is for. This sun key should fit in the keyhole in these manifolds. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes, I don't know if that's a yes-worthy moment, but sure. Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need a sun key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. Okay, well, fine. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device.
やっぱり誰かが座らないと動かなそうだな。
こんなところでスリムな体が役に立つとは皮肉なものね。
Are you actually volunteering? Why are you volunteering for this?
ヤシロ、本当にいいのか？俺が座ってお前が解いた方が。
Why are you being so cooperative with this specific thing?
そうだぜ。もし失敗でもしたら。
平気よ。 たとえ落ちたとしてもサメはもう死んでるじゃない。
What do you mean fall in? Isn't... Aren't we passing electricity through the brain?
だけど
決断が鈍い男はかっこ悪いわよ。アドバイスはそこからでもできるわ。こんな部屋に長居したくないし、さっさとモニターの前につきなさい。
She was so reluctant to do anything before, and now all of a sudden she wants to sit in this chair? Why?
ねえ、最後に一つだけ聞いてもらえる？
Okay.
最後とか言うなよ。
Do you know something about this?
縁起でもね
いいから聞いて。もしも私の身に何かあったら、娘たちにこう伝えてほしいの。
What? You have daughters? How old are you?
お母さんはあなたたちのことを愛してた。
So... Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Mills for the win. Now let's move on.
ずっと愛してるって。
娘たち？
I'm sorry if there was a moment color, but sometimes I just get intrusive thoughts and I just gotta speak them out loud.
お前子供がいるのか？
ええ。ちょうど純平君と同じぐらいの年齢かしら。
Are they adoptive? How old are you? Also, why are you dressed like this?
双子でね、いろいろあって若い頃に産んだの。
So they're actually your children?
名前はノナと、
What?
それからもう一人は。
Nona is one of the kids' names that Seven remembered. He remembered like Nona, I, and something else.
待って、ノナだって？
Yeah, Junpei is called on as well.
青いライト
Aoi, Light, and Nona. How could I forget Light? It's like Light's Yagami.
実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。
何よ、突然大声上げたりして。
おお、まさかとは思うが、ヤシロ、お前の本当の名字は柏原じゃねえよな。
柏原？
なんで知ってんのよ。
So now we found two connections. So again, my prevailing theory is that Zero is one of the children who got experimented on in that kidnapping instance and on the ship, and he or she has kidnapped a bunch of people who were related to that instance. And so now we've confirmed two connections. Seven, who was the cop involved in figuring out the kidnapping case, presumably Zero was one of these 16 kids who got kidnapped and experimented on. And now we've confirmed that Lotus is the mother of at least one of the children who was involved in this kidnapping instance. Now that means that everyone else has to have had some kind of connection to this instance.
おいおいおいおい、マジかよ。こいつは一体どういうことだ。
Also, person number 9, who got blown up in the beginning of this game, I'm pretty sure he was one of the scientists who was involved in this experiment. I mean, there's no real evidence that I found, but I feel like that's what his character is.
まさかヤシロがあの子の母親だったとは。
あの子？あの子って何？まるで会ったことがあるような口ぶりじゃない。
Wait. Did you... Did kids get rescued?
あるんだよ。だからあるんだ。お前の娘のうちの一人に会ったことが。
いつ？
今から9年前に。
どこで？
この船の中で。
どうして？
話せば長くなる。
長くなったって構わないわ。聞かせて。一体何があったっていうの？
分かったよ。話そう。俺はだったんだが、そしてだがその時。
Did we really need this? We could just cut to
それから
the conclusion of this scene.
どうやらそこはまるで、そしてこれが9年前俺が体験したことの全てだ。
そんな、なんてこと。私が9年もの間探し求めていた情報。
So she's been looking for at least one of her kids for the past
それ
few
を知
years?
ってる人間がこんなにも近くにいたなんて。
探し求めていた。
ええ、そうよ。娘たちは確かに9年前に行方不明になった。
Oh, both of them. Okay.
それから9日経って私のところに戻っては来たんだけど、
Oh, what?
でもその9日間に何があったのかは全く教えてくれなくて。
What? Why?
精密検査の結果、乱暴をされたわけじゃないってことだけは分かってた。それでも何か恐ろしいことを経験してきたことは確かで、だからこそ深く追求することはできなかったの。そんなことをしたら思い出させてしまうことになるでしょ。そっとしておいてあげるしかなかったのよ。
Is Zero one of your daughters? Or is it both of them? Maybe it's both of them.
それから1ヶ月が経ち、2ヶ月が経ち。
Because I bet still there's gonna be some kind of plot where it's like, what? But Zero is in this place, but also in this other place. How can that be? And then it'll be like, oh, because they're twins.
次第に娘たちはいつもの様子を取り戻していったわ。明るい笑顔を見せるようになって、冗談を言ったりおどけてみせたり。もうそうなってしまうとなおさら何も聞けなくて、いつしかその件について触れるのはタブーになってしまったの。だけどそれでも気になるじゃない、母親としては。だから私は独自に調査を始めることにしたのよ。 その空白の9日間に何があったのか、それを突き止めるために。
それで何か分かったのか？
いいえ、何も。警察は捜査をしているふりをしながらほとんどまともに動いてくれなかったし、マスコミも16人の子供たちが戻ってきてからはまるでうやむやにするかのように事件については一切報道しなくなってしまって。
Wait, so all 16 kids made it back home?
多分どこかの組織から圧力がかかったんだと思うわ。
Probably Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
クレイドル製薬の、いや、それよりももっと上にある組織からの圧力だろうな。
Okay, so the cat just clicked on the mouse. Because, I mean, all he was going to say was Cradle Pharmaceuticals anyway. Check out the log. Yeah.
クレイドル製薬か。
何か心当たりが？
いえ、その名前を聞いたのも今が初めてよ。ねえセブン、どうしてクレイドル製薬が事件に関与してるって分かったの？
被害者の接点をたどれば容疑者につながる犯罪捜査の常識で。
その接点っていうのは？
行方不明になった子供たちには全員ある病院への通院歴があったんだよ。その病院の経営母体がクレイドル製薬のグループ企業でな。それでだ。
病院？
病院か。
ああ、そういや、その病院で聞き込みをしている間に何人もの子供たちから奇妙な証言が。
というと？
ガンツフェルト実験って知ってるか？どうやら子供たちは診療中にその実験をさせられたことがあったらしいんだ。
Will you explain, or am I gonna need to Google that?
カウンセリングと称して半ば強制的にな。
Let me just Google ahead, just in case they don't bother explaining it. Okay, so according to Wikipedia, a Ganz field experiment, from the German words for entire and field, is an assessment used by parapsychologists that they contain tests for extrasensory perception, ESP, or telepathy. In these experiments, a sender attempts to mentally transmit an image to a receiver who is in a state of sensory deprivation. The receiver is normally asked to choose between a limited number of options for what the transmission was supposed to be, and parapsychologists who propose that such telepathy is possible argue that rates of success above the expectation from randomness are evidence for ESP. Consistent independent replication of Ganz field experiments has not been achieved, and in spite of strenuous arguments by parapsychologists to the contrary, there is no validated evidence accepted by the wider scientific community for the existence of any parapsychological phenomena. So what exactly is procedure? In a typical Ganz field experiment, a receiver is placed in a room relaxing in a comfortable chair with halved ping pong boards over the eyes, having a red light shown on them. Why does it have to be a red light? The receiver also wears a set of headphones through which white or pink noise is played. The receiver is in this state of mild sensory deprivation for half an hour. During this time, a sender observes a randomly chosen target and tries to mentally send this information to the receiver. The receiver speaks out loud during the 30 minutes describing what they can quote-unquote see. This is recorded by the experimenter who is blind to the target, either by recording onto tape or by taking notes, and is used to help the receiver during the judging procedure. Okay.
教えてくれ。それは一体どんな実験なんだ？
Okay, they're probably gonna explain it.
ああ、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはな、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはこんな内容だ。
There we go. Yeah, they usually do explain the random terminology they spit out in these games, or at least they did in the Somnium files. But just in case.
まず被験者 Q と A をそれぞれ遠く離れた別々の部屋に隔離する。
Just in case, yeah, just looked it up.
次に Q に対してある映像を見せ、それを思念によって A に送るよう要請する。一方その頃 A はゆったりとしたリクライニングシートに座らされ、視界を覆うように目隠しをされている。そうして全ての感覚が遮断された状態で A は Q がどんな映像を見ているのかを当てるんだ。
あ、それなら知ってるわ。確か有名なテレパシーの実験よね。
テレパシー？それってこの船で行われた実験と何か関係があるんじゃないのか？
人を意のままに操る実験ってやつね。
Control people. It's telepathy, and this it's supposed to be some kind of inception thing where you control people by putting certain thoughts or images into their heads.
そうだ。テレパシーなんてそんな高等無形な現象が実在するかどうかはわからない。だがクライドル製薬の連中はそれを信じてたのかも。
もしも仮にそうだとしても、今俺たちが巻き込まれている状況とどういう関係があるのかがわからねえな。ノナリーゲームゼロ、俺たちが拉致されてきた理由、それとテレパシーと一体どんなつながりがあるっていうんだ。
I mean, it probably doesn't have anything to do with telepathy directly. It's probably just I want to say it's revenge for being involved in this experiment, but then it does bring up the question of why would you want to revenge on like the mother of two kids who were involved and the cop who was trying to save those kids in the first place. I mean, we don't have the information for it, but at the same time, like, it's probably not as simple as revenge.
自分から話を振っといてなんだが、全くわけがわからねえ。
Yeah, I don't think telepathy is the main reason for what is happening. Or rather, it's not telepathy itself, it's the experiments for telepathy. That is the reason for what is happening.
何も関係がないとは思えないんだが。
No, I think they are.
被験者の設置が認識できません。1分後、電力の強制遮断を行います。
What?
なお、復旧には1時間のインターバルを要します。
What is this, like, time-gated system they built into this?
実験を開始する場合は、速やかに被験者のセットを完了してください。
おいおい、やばいんじゃねえか。
だな。
分かったわよ。座ればいいんでしょ、座れば。
いや、別にそういう意味で言ったわけじゃ。
いいからさっさと動く。純平君、頼んだわよ。
ああ、わかった。 ヤシロ、おかしなことがあったらすぐに言ってくれよ。
心配性ね。男をあげないと紫に愛想つかされるわよ。
ヤシロ、やってやるさ。
Well, now that I know that you're a MILF, I can't let anything happen to you. What? What is this? What the fuck? So this is fine. Now we want to do this? Wait, what? Go? Oh, okay, so it's just the same. We just need to create these patterns. Let's take a photo of this is the right side, I suppose. Then we'll spin it. This is fine. I presume. Okay, yeah, you can't press any switches on this screen here, so we shouldn't be able to mess with this. Let's take a photo of this one as well. I'm gonna guess the left side and the right side will... I presume these switches on the left side and right side will affect each other in some way. Okay, let's mess with this one first. So 1 is like this, 2 is like this. Oh my god. This one's gonna be a tough one. Wait, I was looking at the wrong screen. So nothing changes here. So 1 has this configuration here. And 2 is this configuration here. Lord. This is gonna be difficult. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna be pressing random combinations of swishes until they match up to what's shown on the hints. Okay, so we've actually got what we want on the left side of the face. Now we want to get... So now we just need to get this correct. But then if I mess with this one here, it turns off some of the Okay, so now we've got this correct again. Now we just need to see the other side. Oh, we did it. Brilliant. Let's hope we don't go Lotus with this experiment. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subjects from restraining device. She didn't make any sounds or say anything, so I presume nothing happened to her. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a bit shorter. Well, we can't have that happening. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 me to get her out of here. Let's get up here now. The guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Let's GTF out. You found it!
通路が奥に伸びてるな。
でも扉一つ見当たらないわよ。
That's literally a door right at the end of the corridor.
道なりに進むしかねえか。
だな。行こ
う。エレベーターか。
I think we need the Saturn keycard.
ちょうどいい。こいつに乗って C デッキまで行こう。
行きましょう。
So we're back here, and then what?
お
目的地はすでに決まっている。大階段の裏手にある1枚の扉。あの扉の鍵穴には太陽のマークが刻まれていた。そして今、俺のポケットの中にはさっきの部屋で手に入れた太陽の鍵がある。
Almost at the end of this route.
これを使えばあの扉を開くことができます。行くぞ。
I wonder why this route is a dead end compared to the other ones. I'm so curious about this.
お
Oh, what? But June's not here. I knew it! I knew June was Zoro! Ah, so yeah, this explains why this is a dead end route.
なんてことだ。一体何があったっていうんだ。四つはダメだ。死んでる。
おい、何すんだよ。
鍵よ、太陽の鍵を貸して。
どうして。
Let's do it, Junpei!
決まってるでしょ。犯人が戻ってくる前に逃げるのよ。
Oh.
はい。そのうちに。
Yeah, June's not here.
3人。いつにしたということは、この3人を殺した犯人は。 嘘だろ。
貸して。
You're not gonna dish us here, are you? Are you, Lotus?
さあ、行くわよ。 これで
All jokes aside, what reason would she have for killing them? It's probably, like, all jokes aside, I don't think it's as obvious as, oh, June killed them. It could easily be something like that. I know. Let's say, oh, Ace turned on them, and then after he killed one of them, the remaining person managed to fatally wound Ace, just as Ace fatally wounded them, and then June just ran away in the chaos. But that could easily be what happened here as well. It's not working? Oh my god.
どうしたんだ？
手応えがないのよ。会場の手応えが。
そんな鍵が合わないっていうのか？
わからないけど、もしかして開いた。
They found his sun key on the other side as well. Also, actually no. This, okay. I'll just say what I'm thinking. So earlier on, one of our companions, Snake, disappeared, and then he was found dead behind. So here, this is a locked door, door number 3. His corpse was found behind door number 3. However, one thing I found very interesting was that when the group found his corpse, they specifically said his face is so disfigured you can't even tell who it is. And the only way they could identify him was by the clothes he was wearing. But, you know, if the face is disfigured, it could literally be anyone. So in theory, it could just be that someone, like, just dropped a corpse in this area and then put Snake's clothes on them. Which means, I mean, we don't know who that corpse is, but in theory, Snake is still alive and just wandering about.
どういうことだ？
どういうことも何も。鍵は開いてたってことよ。
なぜ？
知らないわよ、そんなの。とにかく先に進んでみましょう。
Found something. Oh, they're just running.
なんだよこの扉は。ノブも取ってもスイッチもレバーもカードリーダーも鍵穴さえついてないぞ。一体どうやって開けって言うんだ。
仕方ねえ。引き返すしかねえから。
嫌よ。殺人鬼のいるところになんて戻りたくないわ。
だが他に開きそうなドアは見当たらねえしな。
Wait, what the?
嘘。
開いた。勝手に開いたぞ。
Maybe someone's washing and then they press the button to open it?
自動ドアだったってこと？
Then why didn't it open when we approached in the first place?
おい、なんだか嫌な予感がするぜ。
I mean, like, damned you do and damned you don't, right? That regardless of whether it was actually June who killed those 3 people, we know that there's a murderer back there for sure. And then we also have no idea what this is.
鍵が開いてたり自動ドアだったりよ。こんなこと今までにはなかったじゃねえか。
嫌な予感だって。
Junpei? Why are you losing it right now?
これ以上嫌なことなんてあってたまるかよ。くそ。
おい、ジュンペイ。
そうだよ。これ以上なんてあるはずが。そんな嘘だろ。嘘だろ。
Is June here? Is she dead here?
こんな現実はありえない。ありえない。ありえない。夢なら早く覚めてくれ。
Yeah, she's definitely lying dead here. She's 100% dead.
誰か嘘だと言ってくれ。幻覚を見ているだけだと言ってくれ。そうだ。そうだよ。こんなものは嘘に決まってる。幻だ。幻想だ。夢だ。虚構だ。
Our boy Junpei is just losing his mind right now. Yep, what did I tell you? Yeah, and this... I was gonna say this probably means she isn't the killer, but then I guess for all we know, she could have killed him. Like I said before, like it could easily have been the case of, say, the murderer kills like their victims, but then one of the victims manages to strike a counterblow that also fatally wounds the murderer. But also, the Occam's razor is simply these 4 dead people or wounded people are not the killers, and there is an additional killer wandering about right now. Kenny. Oh, she's still alive.
違う、こんなに一体何があったっていうんだ。どうしてこんなことに。
俊平君、ごめんなさい。私もうダメかも。
何言ってるんだ。絶対に死なせるもんか。必ず助けてやる。
ありがとう、俊平君。今まで本当にありがとう。私幸せでした。
Oh no, Akane.
もう一度俊平君に会えて本当に嬉しかった。
バカ野郎。一度どころか二度でも三度でも何回だって会ってやるよ。だから頼む、しっかりしてくれ。あかる。とにかくなんだ。どうすればいいんだよ。くそ。 なんだ
It's a yellow submarine.
潜水艇、どうしてこんなところにそんなものが。そうだ、待ってろ、すぐそこに潜水艇があるんだ。動くかどうか見てくるから。
Killers. The killers in the submarine. We all kill in the yellow submarine.
お願いだからそばにいて、最後ぐらい純平君のそばにいさせてほしいんです。
あかね、
純平君知ってました。私純平君のこと小学校の頃からずっと純平君といろんなとこ行きましたよね。プール行ったり、お祭り行ったり、雪の積もった校庭で雪合戦したりとか、みんなかけがえのない思い出。
Oh no, Akane.
どの瞬間も私にとっては宝物。本当はもっともっといろんなとこ行きたかったんですけど、でももう無理ですね。
そんなことないぞ、あかね。さっき言っただろ、何回だって会ってやるって。
本当に
本当だ。
よかった。純平、
Oh no.
私なんだか眠くなってきちゃいました。
Don't go to sleep, Akane.
ダメだ、あかね、寝ちゃダメだ。
ありがとう、純平君。本当にありがとう。
あかね、あかね、
Open your eyes.
あかね。
Time passed. Junpei whipped curled around Kanny's. Kanny's. But I really don't know how you're supposed to say this. I guess Kenny's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. I'm to Lotus and 7. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5時か。
Quietly, gently, softly, he sits Canny down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Oh, great, they're dead. Only then did he realize that 7 and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gates and into the hallway. Yep. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. Part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He's gonna get shanked in the back right now. He kept walking. Why stop? Guess not. An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Ah, there we go. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind the door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase there were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Canny. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. So the very obvious... Aha! I knew it! I knew Snake was Takahiro Sakurai. So the very obvious culprit is... Oh, it must have been Zero! He killed them all! But I don't think it was Zero at all. Because... Okay. There's no point in Zero capturing these 9 people and dragging them into this bizarre Nonary game. He was just gonna kill them himself. If he was gonna kill them himself, he would have just done it in the first place. The only reason I could see him killing himself is if they were getting very close to uncovering something he didn't want to uncover. That's what I think. As to who the culprit is, I think there is a possibility it could be Snake, because like I said earlier, they couldn't actually identify that corpse was a snake. Because the end, or is it? Definitely not. But yeah, they couldn't identify that the corpse was actually Snake. They just assumed it was because it was wearing the same clothes as Snake was. As to why he would want to kill them, no clue. But there is a possibility that maybe he's just like a serial killer. And he just likes killing people because, he likes killing people. So possibly, all these murders were not part of Zero's plan. It just happened because, a psychopath was in the group. Another option, another person, possible suspect, I think it's Ace. Because so far Ace has been a little strange. For one thing, when Snake's corpse was found, Seven brought up a theory that whoever killed Snake was among them. But then immediately Ace started to tell people, to say, let's not think about this. This is like what Zero wants. He wants to turn us against each other. We should stop thinking about this. Which on the surface seems reasonable, right? It's like you've got to work together to get out of here, out of this crazy mess. But I've just found it kind of weird because the way he was saying it was effectively... The way he was saying was basically, just stop thinking about it. Let's just ignore it. Let's not think about this. Let's focus on this obvious bad guy first. Like he was kind of deflecting against what Seven was saying and deflecting it onto like the quote-unquote real problem, which is kind of weird to me. Also that cutscene CG just now, where they were showing Clover, Santa, and Ace. I don't know, the way Ace's body was placed was kind of weird. Like Santa and Clover were slumped over on the floor, on the stairs, like as if they were attacked and then they fell onto the stairs. But then Ace was just kind of curled up at the bottom. And notably, I don't think they said they checked the pulses of all the other corpses. Seven only checked Clover, and then he confirmed that she was dead. I guess you could potentially Santa could also be the killer because we don't actually know that he was dead. Like Seven never checked his pulse either. The sort of weird thing about Ace is that he had a whole little segments about him like injecting himself with anesthesia and then taking a little nap in the hospital room. We all died by a yellow submarine. That's the achievement I just got. You've reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Or it starts from the beginning. Okay. access the flowchart, return to the title screen to start from the beginning. Okay, so what I would like to do is first I would like to go to the toilets. I'll be right back. I return. Okay. Oops. Ah, shit. Oh no! It closed out of the flowchart by accident. Okay, let's...
なんだいった
Can we skip this? Or just...
くすいや小さい
Oh, actually, let's go to the... No, we can't access the menu just yet.
どこ止まったなんだこの音 俺は5？
Is this not a skip button? Like, what is this? Okay,
おい
why
開けてくれ
doesn't seem like I'm...
なんだよこれ
Doesn't seem like these buttons are doing anything.
5同じあこのよあくそあくそたくんなここなぜ一体何があったって言うんだあいこんなクラスメで
What? Why is this... Why do these buttons not work?
おい誰かいたねとにかく
Okay, let's hope the flowcharts here this doesn't skip. Menu, flowcharts. Okay, so what I'd like to do is come here. I presume to see the true ending you need to fill out the entire flowchart. Menu, flow charts. Can I jump here? Okay, cool. You can.
さあ、これで選択の余地はなくなったわね。彼の思いを無駄にしないためにも、私たちは前に進まなくちゃ。
Now this is after Ace, so in order to progress for these doors, one person had to stay behind, and Ace decided to quote unquote sacrifice himself. So he chose to stay behind, and this is what I was talking about before, where he has this weird scene with a needle full of anesthesia.
そうでしょ？
心にもないこと。
何か言ったかしら？
いや、なんでもない。選択の余地はまだ完全になくなったわけじゃないぜ。
え？どういうこと？
俺たち6人がどの扉に入るのかはまだ決まったわけじゃないだろう。
ああ、なるほど。確かにそうね。
Yes, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through door 3, finish just clear out those 3 question marks, and then we'll hop back to somewhere near the beginning, and then just do different routes, different doors.
無駄話はもうこりごりだ。さっさと決めちまおう。まずはヤシロ。あんたは何番の扉に入りたい？
Like I presume we will be able to get some kind of information by going through door number 3 at this point.
私は、そうね。8番かしら。私のバングルナンバーと同じだし。
わかった。8番だな。それじゃあ次は7だ。あんたは何番の扉に？
俺は7を選ぶよ。そこのババアとは気が合いそうもないんでな。
Ironic considering what happened in our dinner bar.
あんた今なんて言った？
何も言ってないよ。
覚えてなさい。
さてと、次は誰から聞こうか？順平、お前はどの扉に？
Oh, nice. It grays out the choices you've already picked. Okay, let's do door number
俺
3.
は3の扉に入ろうと思う。ダメだ。それはできない。
Wait.
あ？なんでだよ。不可能だからだ。
What?
3対3で分かれた時にどちらかのチームが3の扉に入ることはできないんだ。どうして？ここにいる6人のバングルナンバーは3456783人で3の扉に入るためには345か678で組むしかない。この2通りしかありえないんだ。
Okay.
だが2つのチームが同時に1箇所に入ることはできないから。なるほど。どっちかのチームは取り残されることに。
But it doesn't matter.
そういうことだ。7や8の扉ならそういうことにはならないのか？ああ、大丈夫だ。取り得る手段は3つある。プラン A、358で7に入り467で8に入る方法。プラン B、457で7に入り368で8に入る方法。プラン C、367で7に入り458で8に入る方法。以上の3通りだ。これ以外の選択肢はない。俺たち6人が揃ってこの先へと進むにはな。ってことはどの組み合わせでも5と6が同じチームにならないじゃないか。つまり6人が揃ってこの先へと進むということは 紫と離れ離れになるってことで。
考え事は終わったか？
But they say absence makes a heart grow fonder, so maybe it would do you some good to be apart for a little bit.
さあ、というわけだからもう一度考え直してくれ。選択肢は2つだ。7か8か。3は絶対に選べない。選んじゃいけない。3を選べば取り残された奴が確実に死ぬことになるからだ。さあ、どうする？ 7 か8か、どっちを選ぶ？
Oh, let's just do it. Let's go do another free.
悪いなサンタ。それでも俺は3の扉を選ばせてもらうよ。
Because we know it doesn't matter anyway.
バカな！頭おかしいんじゃないのかお前。
But they're not gonna die even if you just lead them here. They're just gonna be left here, and then we'll be coming back for them later anyway.
どうしてそこまでして3の扉にこだわるんだよ。
Because I want to see if it's actually Snake there.
俺はただ3の扉が気になるんだ。どうしても。
What, let us?
理由になってねえだろうが。
理由ならある。ちゃんと説明してやるよ。ついてきてくれ。
Okay.
気になるのはこのレッドなんだ。セブン、悪いがちょっと認証してもらえないかな。
あ？なんでだよ。
いいから頼むよ。
これでいいか？
ああ、ありがとう。これでレッドには7の数値が入力されたことになる。次は紫だ。同じようにレッドに触れてくれ。
5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 7 is 18.
俊平君、一体何を確かめようとしてるんですか？
ああ、実はな、もしかしたら別の脱出方法が見つかるかもしれないんだ。
Is 9 just the... Is adding up to 9 just the ultimate lockpick? Does it open every door?
なんだって？
本当に？
さあ、だから紫、認証を。
わかりました。
さて、あと認証を行ってないのはサンタと、それから四つ葉とヤシロだな。
だから何なの？
わからないのか？この状況が何を意味するのか。
But
四つ葉とヤシロのバングルナンバーを足すといくつになる？
12、
その数字根は？
3。
サンタと同じだな。ところでヤシロ、今レッドに入力されている数値はいくつだと思う
7たす6たす5は18。9ね。
not the ultimate lockpick, the master key. That's what I'm wondering. Is it the master key? Does it just open every door?
その通り。ではそれに3を足した時の数字根は？
Oh, it'll be 12.
3だわ。扉の数字と同じ。
そういうことだ。
おいちょっと待て！お前は一体何を企んでる？
別に何も。俺はただ時が満ちるのを待ってるだけだ。
I'm just waiting.
時？
均衡が崩れる時だよ。
Excuse me?
サンタかヤシロと四つ葉のペアか、どちらかが動けばもう片方も動かざるを得なくなる。
Huh?
その時を待ってるんだ。てめえペテンにかけやがったな。さっき言ってたことは全部デタラメだったってことか。デタラメじゃない、これが俺の考えた別の脱出方法だ。一体何のためにこんなことを。
俊平君、
まさかお前紫と同じ扉に入るために、ただそれだけのためにこんなことを。
What?
さあ動くのはどっちだ。
Okay.
サンタそれとも
Junpei just did like a whole lights yagami like galaxy brain plan to ensure he and Jun go for the same door.
行くわよ、四つ葉。待って、ダメ。
正気じゃねえ、こんなのは絶対に間違ってる。ああそうだな、そうかもしれない。でも行くぞ。
そんな。
汚ねえぞ順平、こんなやり方はフェアじゃねえ。分かってんのかおい、お前はあの二人を。
うるせえ、ガタガタ言ってんじゃねえよ。そんなことよりも早くデッドを探せ。あと1分もねえぞ、グズグズすんな、急げ。
くそ、覚えとけよこの野郎。どこだ、どこにあんだよ。
あそこだ、きっとあの扉の向こうだ。
あ、真っ暗だ。
So Santa probably is what he seems to be. Like he's not like he's probably not a serial killer in disguise because he was very upset about that happening just now.
何も見えねえな。
So again, I still think Ace is
いや
sus.
あれはあったぞ、デッドだ。なんだ、足の裏になんかぬるっとした感触が。
Oh boy.
おい、何やってんだ。
いや今なんか
Just
いいからさっさと行け。
deactivate your bomb, dude.
急げ、早くデッドへ。
あれか。
I wonder how it leads directly into this scenario where it's just Seven and Lotus with Junpei. I guess we'll find out like here.
止まった、
And this
止まったぜ。
these mysterious letters L and R, and then what is that? You okay, my man? What's up?
何度やっても慣れないな、こればっかりは。それにしても一体何なんだこの匂いはよ。
もう我慢できねえ。吐きそうだぜ。
確かにこいつはきついな。とにかく明かりをつけてみよう。スイッチはあそこか。
Yuck. Gross.
よし、つけるぞ。
おい、
こいつは爆死だな。あの9番の男と同じだ。バングルの起爆送信機が作動して体内の小型爆弾が炸裂したんだろう。
ひどい。全身めちゃくちゃだ。左腕なんて骨が飛び出て。
開放骨折を起こしてるな。
それよりひどいのは顔だ。
ひどいありさまだ。もはや誰だか。
Yeah, see? This line here, this is what makes me very suspicious. But then with that said, this path here would have taken us through the room where the ninth man exploded. So maybe there'll be a scene here being like, oh, like his face got blown to bits as well. So maybe it's just consistency. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
だけどこの服は
But I still think Snake is.
ニルスか。
Still think that Snake is possibly alive.
ってことだ。どうしてこんなことに。
June?
いいよせ、落ち着け。
That seems a little unnatural. I mean, like I know, yes, like it's horrifying, but that seems a little.
おい。紫。紫。落ち着け紫。頼む。落ち着いてくれ。
Did she passed out? Oh no.
大丈夫だ。大丈夫だ、紫。
Ironic. This route leads directly into the route where she's super dead.
なんかね、俺がそばについてるから。な。
I guess you're supposed, like, this is supposed to be what you do to get the full, like, emotional impacts for this ending. Like you brute force your way into being into the same, like taking the same path as Akane, and then it all becomes for naught.
ございます。純平君。
落ち着いたか。
はい。だけど、もうちょっと。 ちょっとだけこのままでいさせてください。純平君の体とってもあったかいから。
俺も行くか。
All right. Oh, maybe this isn't like a story thing, it's just a puzzle thing. LLR. Wait, but then it's written in blood. LLR, do you think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake? Yeah, how could he write in his own blood after he exploded? You saw the body, you aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. And this... Oh, the way the blood's dry tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. And you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago. Okay, so yeah, it's not a story thing, it's a puzzle thing, I guess. Yeah. And no commentary about an old message written in blood. It says LOR. Probably a liver of some sort due to hole. Left, right. Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn you. Nope, nothing. Not even a drop. It's a pipe clog. TP! A box, a wooden box. There's something in here. Lumina. What's Lumina? What the hell is this thing? Some kind of spray bottle? There's something written on it. Can't read anything else. The label's all faded. Let me see that. I just grabbed it from him. That wasn't very nice. Oh, this is Lumina. You know, forensics guys use it at crime scenes. Oh yeah, that stuff that glows blue when sprayed on blood. Ah. Even if the blood's been wiped off, it will still glow. Okay, well, that explains it. So the TP? What the? Toilet paper? It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. I think maybe that's a what? That's a Saiteo cipher? Saiteo cipher? What the hell was that? Wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? That's how it works, more or less. And to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Same diameter as the original one, huh? Yeah. You just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code. So we need a stick. But... wait. You don't really think we're supposed to use Lumino here, do you? Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here, really. But maybe I should try it just in case. Okay. See? What did I tell ya? Let's take a photo of that. Cool. We go in. Oh. The dividing wall that separates the toilets. Well, that wasn't what I was clicking on, but sure. There's some toilet paper on the shelf. What the hell is that? What do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. Did you just stick your hand into it? I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Okay. It's a water tank for a toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide a piece in something like this, usually for a 187 or something. Guess they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime. What was that? Some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Hmm? What'd I say? Why does he look more sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's check it out, alright? Oh, well, he is not wasting any time. What the? What's all this? They're just beating you over the head here with the fact that Steven is a cop. With the fact that Steven is a cop. Screwdriver. Excellent. Toilet's tank. There's nothing in it. Which means we can't flush it. Kind of hard to flush a toilet without water. Okay, so I guess that's that. Hold on. Okay, well that's not useful. There's nothing in the toilets. If there was, that would be gross. And we just found tar, so there might be something in the tank, you know? Let's open that shit up. Read the key card. We just have to go into every toilet and start looting the tanks. But there's a bucket. Okay, sure. Can we use this? Huh?
その組み合わせを見たらなんだか思い出しちゃったんです。
In what way?
うさぎ小屋のこと。
What do you mean?
組み合わせって？
Yeah, can you elaborate?
純平くんとそのほうきのことですよ。
Huh?
よく振り回して遊んでたじゃないですか。あの小屋の前で。
What, playing Quidditch? You're trying to be Harry Potter?
そうだったっけ？
Harry Potter?
忘れちゃったんですか？じゃあ、もしかしてあの夏休みの子。
I mean, I definitely remember. For sure.
いや、それは覚えてるよ。忘れるわけないだろう。
Wasn't expecting to actually remember.
あんな強烈な出来事。
Huh? They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Did the rabbits die? The chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. Oh, they actually drew a young June. That's surprising. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. Someone murdered the rabbits, so I'm gonna guess that was maybe that was Zero, but the young Zero maybe. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. You know, I was expecting something like this. Even after the teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
私がいつまでも泣き止まずにいると、純平くんがそばに来てこう言ってくれましたよね。もう泣くな。犯人は必ず捕まえてやるって。
And he never did.
その言葉で私ようやく泣き止んで。
泣き止んでからが大変だったんだよな。一緒に犯人を捕まえるとか言い出して。
June smiled and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
それで二人で犯人を待ち伏せすることにしたんですよね。
はは、そうだったな。
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. A quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's Akane Kurashiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
だけど結局犯人は現れなかったんだよな。あの時は。夏休みの間中張り込んだのにさ。
でもあれから動物たちは襲われなくなりました。私はあの張り込みは無駄じゃなかったと思ってます。
He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
まあ、今考えると結構無茶したよな。
無茶ですか？
She looked up at him, confused.
だってそうだろ？あの頃俺たち小学生だぜ。もし本当に犯人がやってきたら、きっと相手は刃物とか持ってただろうし。お前も本当は不安だっただろ？
私は不安じゃなかったです。だって俊平くんが
Because you were there.
俊平くんがそばにいてくれたから。
She blushed furiously.
そういえば飼育係って誰もやりたがらなかったですよね。
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
立候補したのも初めは私だけでした。
特に男子は動物の世話とかめんどくさがるからな。
What, really? I would have been fine with taking care of like rabbits and chickens and stuff.
でも後から俊平くんが立候補してきて。
どうせ何か係をやらなきゃいけなかったんだ。だったらパートナーはおとなしいやつの方がいい。サボっても担任にチクったりしないようなやつが。
そんな理由で立候補したんですか？
ああ、そうだ。
Junpei, you're a real piece of shit. He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
本当に？
Ah, he's lying. Because his actual reason was he wants to hang out with her.
もちろん。
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. See? I mean, I guess it was obvious. It had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
さてと、思い出話をしてる場合じゃないよな。早く脱出する方法を探さないと。
はい。それじゃあ私は向こうを調べてきますね。
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
さて、それじゃあ俺もそろそろ。あっ、さっきの血だまりか。
Junpei turned around and looked at a room. At Snake's body. Oh boy. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
死体の隣で昔話なんて こんな時に何やってんだろうな。いや、こんな時だからこそか。
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from diff that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperate to live when Snake lay dead before him.
生き延びないとな。なんとしてでも
Yeah, this route is gonna let that happen.
あいつと一緒に。
It's a lot of foreshadowing if you manage to get behind this, if you go on this route, huh? As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Wow, there's a ton of foreshadowing in this like segment. Wrap the toilet paper around the broom. Hell yeah. Search. Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? So the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. Okay, let's take a photo of that. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. Oh, what's this? It's a thermometer. Can you get it off? No. It's screwed onto the wall. Well, about that. Ta-da!
なあ順平、体温計のメモリってなんで42度までしかないか知ってるか？
さあ、考えたこともないな。
人の体を作ってるタンパク質は42度を超すと固まっちまうんだ。ゆで卵と同じさ。ゆで卵をいくら冷やしても生卵には戻らないだろ。要するに死んじまうってことだ。だから体温計には42度以上のメモリは必要ないんだよ。
そうなんだ。
だがよほどのことがない限りそんな熱が出ることはない。どんなウイルスに感染しようと42度を超えるのは極めて稀だ。ま、それ以外の原因があれば話は別だが。
Why are you bringing this up?
それ以外の原因？
そうだな。例えばサウナに閉じ込められるとか、あるいは焼却炉に放り込まれて生きたまま体を焼かれるとか。
What? Why are you bringing this up?
なるほど。そりゃ確かに42度を超えるだろうな。よし、取れたぜ。なんだ？どうしたんだ？
いや、なんでもない。気にするな。
なんだったんだ
？What was that about? Oh, he took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. Wonder what it means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? So we're not doing anything with this just yet. What's this? It's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Okay, so this is probably the litters. So, oops. Lift, right. Lift, right. Well, I did what it said on the wall. Wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this train's acting up. What the hell did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Yeah, if I could get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe. Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's going to train. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark. Huh, open. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957 plus. Okay, so... oh, this drain here. Oh, there's something. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. Blue key card. So what do we have now? So now we have 2 codes and 2 key cards and a bucket for some reason. That's where we came in. This is not locked, but there ain't really any point. Well, that's out there as a numbered door. Can't go back through the numbered door even if we wanted to. Chunks of pinkish meat are splattered across the floor. Snake, what is this? Why did this happen to you? Damn, I just can't. Snake's body, I can barely stand to look at it. That's what's left of Snake's body. Old man Clover, she lose her brother like this. There are just chunks of flesh all over the place. Shit, I can't look at this anymore. Okay, so no more. So I guess the only thing left to do is this. So 634 plus and then 957 plus. What's that mean? The red light's on, Junpei. Great job, Junpei. Both of the lights are on now. I just need to put in the password. Do I just add those 2 numbers together? Is that what I do? So it's 634 plus 957, was it? 1591. Let's try it again. 957 plus 634, yeah? 1591. Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now. So with these E and C keys. E means enter and C means clear, I think. So after you put in the password, hit E. If you screw it up, hit C. Come on, man, instead of really checked him. What, you don't trust me? Oh, maybe I don't. Have you thought about that? Let's look at the shower works. Oops. What's the bucket for? It's a tin bucket. Hey, Junpei. Do you remember back in elementary school when you spilled all hot paint across the whole classroom? They made you clean it up and all they gave you was a sponge and a bucket. Like this. Hey, come on now. Can we just leave the past in the past? What is it for? It's a red card. Probably a key card, I mean. Yeah, we figured that out, that's fine. 957 plus. That means you're supposed to add something to 957, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Problem is, what to add? So you're still missing a third thing, I guess? What? Wooden box, nothing else interesting in here. Stack of toilet paper. And there's nothing here. Oh, right. That's what the bucket's for. Okay. Why can't I? Okay, here we go. Maybe we can use the shower here to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Steven, would you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the buckets under the head. Ah, okay, sure thing. Buckets filled with hot water. Okay, perfect. So now we just go back here. There's something that looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. I flush the hot water from the bucket. That should clean it up. Oh, why can't you just pour the damn hot water into the toilet bowl? So you filled it. And you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. Think so? Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Where? Alright, let's flush the hot water. Where? Well, there it goes, just like a toilet should work. Aha! Okay, let's do the calculations now. 185 plus 957 plus, what was it, 634? 634. 634. So the password is 1776. There we go. E.
右手の突き当たりに大きな鉄の扉が見えますね。
That leads back into the hospital room.
行ってみるか。ん？何やってんだよ、セブン。
もしかしたらシャワー室に戻ってくることになるかもしれねえだろ。だから扉にほうきの絵を挟んでおいたんだ。さあ、行こう。
純平君、あれ。
どうした？
壁に何か貼られてませんか？
俺は
Oh, it's a map.
船内マップだ。
左上のところに C デッキとありますね。
このフロアのマップだってことか。あと、じっくり見るのは後にしよう。今は進まないと。
いいか、開くぞ。
こいつは。
おいおい、マジかよ。戻ってきちまったってのか。
四つ葉ちゃんにヤシロさん、一宮さんも無事だったんですね。あれ、ヤシロさんがすごい形相でこっちに。
どの面下げて戻ってきたのよ。え？
Can you blame her, really?
よせよ。それどころじゃねえんだ。
何よ。
いいから見てこい。
え？
ドアの間にドライバーをかませておいた。すぐそこの数字の書かれてないドアだ。ロックはかかってねえからそこから入れ。進んでいくとシャワー室がある。そこのドアにも同じようにほうきの絵が挟み込んであるから、とにかく見てこい。
つまりナンバリングドアを通らなくてもその部屋に入れるってこと？
ああ、そうだ。
一体何があるのよ。
行けば上がる。
Like you should give them a bit more warning.
ね
そうね、行きましょう。
Especially when it involves her brother. Allegedly.
やれやれ。必ず戻ってきてくれると信じている。確かに私はそう言ったが、まさかこんなに早く実現するとはね。で、私も行くべきなのかな。
ああ、
分かったよ。
おそらくニルスは殺されたんだろう。あの9番の男が死んだ時と同じような状況に追い込まれてな。
Okay.
やった方法は実に単純明快だ。簡単に説明することができる。まず犯人たちはニルスと共にレッドで認証を行い3の扉を開いた。で、その奥へとニルスだけをぶち込んだんだ。その9秒後、自動的に扉が閉鎖。孤立したニルスになす術はない。それでも奴は諦めなかった。無駄だとは知りながらもデッドを求めてシャワー室へと飛び込んでいった。藁にもすがる思いでな。だが掴んだ藁は所詮は藁だ。デッドで認証を行ってもバングルの起爆タイマーが停止するわけはなかった。止めるにはレッドで認証を受けた者全員がデッドに触れなければならない。そしてゲートをくぐってから81秒が経過。その結果があれだ。
なるほど。だから犯人たちなんだな。ナンバリングドアを開くにはニルスを含めて3人以上は必要だ。犯人1人とニルスだけでは扉は絶対に開けない。だから
そういうことだ。要するに単独犯じゃなくて複数犯ってことになる。
念のため確認しておきたい。 もしも今の推理が正しいとするなら、ニルスが殺されたのはいつだろう。
全員で分かれてレッドの基盤を探してた時だろうな。ニルスがいなくなってるのに気づいたのはその後のことだ。
ってことは全員のアリバイがなかったことになるよな。
I think the numbers you need to put Snake through the number 3 door would be, it should be 3 and 7, but we know for a fact that 7 is not the killer because he's a cop, but he has no reason to want to murder Snake.
みんなそれぞれ自分の担当箇所に分かれて基盤を探してたわけで。
What I'm thinking is, you could, so I don't know if the bracelets remain intact or if they still work after they're removed or the bomb goes off. But I'm wondering if it's possible for someone to have picked up number 9's bracelets and just kept it. Because that would mean the person who could have killed Snake, if that is Snake, could be Ace. Because 1 plus 9, 10, and then 10 plus 2, 12, and then 1 plus 2 equals 3.
だね。つまり犯人の可能性は俺たち全員にあるってことだ。
Of course, we don't know what reason he would have for wanting to kill Snake.
ちょっと待ってください。二人ともどうかしてますよ。
Also, we know for a fact that 5 and 6 cannot be the killers because they were together the whole time during the whole searching segment.
なんだか当たり前みたいに平然と言ってますけど、それって私たちの中に犯人がいるってことでしょう。
Oh, not at all. We're not implying that one of us is killer. We're implying that more than one of us is a killer.
ああ、しかも一人だけじゃない。二人以上は確実にいることになる。
Oh, yeah.
よさないかセブン。
Yeah, see? Now he's just starting
こんな
to...
ところで猜疑心を煽ってどうする。それこそゼロの思うツボだろう。
See? Like, the way he is diffusing the situation isn't by... Like, he's doing it by deflecting. He's just being like, hey, don't be suspicious. That's what the big bad wants you to do.
ゼロの思うツボ。
そうとも。これは奴の仕掛けてきたゲームなんだぞ。
See? And now he's deflecting again. He's deflecting again. He's deflecting onto, like, this situation. It's like, remember what the evil, like, no good bad person did to us?
ゲームであるからには必ず勝者と敗者が生まれる。9の扉に入れた者が勝者、あぶれた者が敗者だ。奴はその勝敗を我々に競わせようとしてるんだ。
つまり意図的に内部分裂を起こさせようと。
そういうことだ。だからこそ我々は疑心暗鬼に陥ってはならないんだ。
Oh, you can bet I'm gonna let myself fall prey to suspicion. Suspicion and paranoia are basically my middle names.
互いを信頼し結束を固めなければならない。
Yeah, I don't trust you, old man.
そうしなければゼロの思惑通りになってしまうからね。
Again, see, he's reinforcing by reminding them of that terrible person who did such bad things to us.
ってことはニルスを殺したのも？
ああ、おそらくゼロだろう。
And here again, like pointing the blame at Zero, but again, I don't think it's Zero, because if he just wanted to, you know, kill people directly, he would have done it in the beginning. He doesn't, like, there's no point in Zero putting people through this game and then just spawning at some point and then killing them himself.
というかだな、そもそもまず真っ先に疑うべきなのはゼロだろう。奴らこのゲームの首謀者なんだぞ。
Yeah, see?
我
Again.
々を拉致してきたのもゼロだ。
See? He's doing it again. He's like reinforcing and reminding people. It's like, oh, Zero, he's so bad. He's so evil. Like, don't forget that part.
そいつがニルスを殺したと考える方が自然じゃないかね。
どうなんだろ
And then, like, from Mr. perspective, like, the game goes into this, like, reflection scene. Like, just calling
う。
attention
もし
to
も
all
ニル
this.
スを殺したのがゼロだとするなら、ゼロはこの船の中にいることになるが。
Last time I chose, of course, but this time, might as well, right? Might as well just choose this option. Sure.
やっぱりなんかおかしいよな。
何か言ったかい？
いや、一つだけ確認しておきたいことがあるんだが。
なんだね。
ゼロってこの船の中にいるのか？
おいおい、純平君ともあろうものがどうしたんだね。そんなことは当然じゃないか。
What? How is it obvious?
当然？なんでだ？
この船、
は？
What?
この船という言葉をゼロは最初のアナウンスの時に三度口にしたんだよ。
Did he?
ゼロがここにいないのならこの船などという表現を使うはずはないだろ
I guess.
う。どこか別の場所にいるんだったらその船というはずだ。
Guess that's fair.
なるほど。確かにそれもそうだな。だがだとしたらゼロは一体この船の中のどこにいるんだろう。
Zero is among us.
多分ゼロはこの中に
Zero
い
is
ると思う。
Zero is among us. Then I just picked the other option this time. Because I don't think these dialogue options have much impact. The choices on the flowchart seems to be related to which door you go through more than anything. The dialogue doesn't really... I don't think it changes anything. And plus, anyway, I'm just doing this part here just to fill out the flowchart anyway.
そんなバカな、ありえない。だってそうだろ。あと数時間でこの船は沈むんだぞ。俺たちと一緒に行動を共にしてたら自分の身が危うくなるじゃないか。そんな危険を冒してまで俺たちの中に紛れ込んでる理由は何だ？
Because he cray cray.
動機がないだろう、動機が。
信じてくれないんだね。
Oh no! I don't mean to make. I didn't want to make her sad.
四つ葉、その
四つ葉、気持ちはわかるよ。君がみんなを疑いたくなる気持ちはね。
And then here he comes in, like trying to worm his way into trust of everyone.
だがどうか分かってほしい。我々が不信感を募らせれば募らせるほど敵の術中にはまっていくことになるんだ。
Man, if it turns out this guy is just being played straight and he really is just like this cool old guy who's like he's like the Captain America of this group or something, like I'm actually gonna be kind of disappointed.
ニルソンをあんな目に合わせたのはおそらくゼロだろう。
Cause see, look, he's like he keeps like deflecting away from the possibility that there's a murderer among them, and then he keeps refocusing on Zero every time.
そいつにいいように操られて君は満足かね。
See, he's like, I mean, I've said this like so many times. Let's just move on.
あの時計の鐘の音だな。3時か。
タイムリミットまであと3時間ね。
とにかく今は動くしかあるまい。セブンや四つ葉の言いたいことは分かったが、今はそれよりもお互いを信じることの方がはるかに大事だ。そうだろう。さあ時間がない。行こう。
次に目指すべき場所は水星か。ここだな。
それって。
ああ、シャワー室を捜索している時に見つけたものだ。
水星のマーク。なるほどね。
さて、これで準備は整ったな。みんな
Oops.
入力できる回数ボタンは2つしかないようだな。
C とボトムか。
押すのはボトム。下に向かうぞ。
ナンバリングドアですね。
ああ、2の扉だ。
決めるべきは誰と誰が組んで2の扉に入るべきかだな。
さっきみたいに置き去りになるだの、取り残されるだの、そんな話はもうしなくてもいいよな。
そうね。ナンバリングドアの先に進んでもどこか別の場所で合流するようになっているんでしょうし。
That's right.
これ以上無駄に争うこともないだろ
ということは、調査隊として中の様子を見てくるのは誰かってところだね。
Okay, I just realized another possible, like another possible piece of evidence that points to Ace as being the killer. Like he just removed himself from that whole dilemma of which door to go through, like going through 3, 7, and 8. He just outright removed himself from all that. Like what if he did that so he wouldn't have to risk going into door number 3 and then risk maybe the gang noticing some kind of evidence or something that would link him to the murder of Snake.
ではまずは立候補を募ろうか。
俺が行こ
俺も行かせてくれ。
それなら私も行くことになるわね。
Oh.
それじゃあ行ってくるよ。
So this is how they like get railroaded onto this path here.
はい、気をつけてくださいね。
う。て夫婦かよお前ら。
あ、いえ、その
バカなこと言ってんじゃねえよ。
Cute.
さあ行きましょう。
おう。
行くか。
今度はどこだ。
向こうには見当たらないわ。
あったぞ、すぐそこだ。止まった。
止まったわね。
いつまで経っても慣れんなこの感覚は。
俺は慣れたくなんてないな。こんな馬鹿げたゲーム、慣れる前にとっとと抜け出してしまいたいよ。
ちげえね。
さてと、短い通路にドアが5枚か。左手に3枚と
So
右
we're
手
back
に
here
1枚。
again.
あとは突き当たりに1枚だな。
Huh, we never used that door at the end of the corridor in the end.
一応1枚にカウントするか。分厚い鉄板に覆われているせいで開きそうにないが。
さあ探索開始だ。手分けして調べてみよう。いいな。
ええ、分かったわ。
了解だ。
それじゃ俺は一番手前から行くぞ。
私は真ん中にするわ。
よし、それじゃあ俺も始めることにしよ
Okay. I think what I would do. Let's look. Yep, so now we're on the yellow submarine path once again. So, as much as I'd like to continue, we'll probably just end up just stopping halfway through a route again. So instead, what I would like to do is I'll just stop here, because it's a pretty decent stopping point. We've already seen everything we need to see from this chain of events here. And yeah, we'll just stop here and end for the day. Just thinking of the coming weekend. Well, yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens. I am thinking of potentially not putting out a schedule for the coming weekend, and then just so I can have a chance to, you know, just take a little break, maybe. But at the same time, wanna play this game. I wanna see what happens in 999. So I don't know. Like, I think it's either I won't put out a schedule and I'll just do guerrilla stuff of whatever, or I will put out the schedule as normal, which will have 999 on it. I will say I won't have any guerrilla 999 streams. It will always happen in one of the scheduled slots. But yeah, I will stop here for the day, and we will continue this at some other points. Save. Okay, cool. I will be back later. I will see you all later.